Hey guys, welcome back. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. It really helps out my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about what's new with Spotify. All of my most popular videos are all about Spotify. So I guess you guys like them. So let's talk what's new with Spotify. Spotify is slowly rolling out their new home screen to people. This includes a more personalized experience. So when you open Spotify and you click on the home screen, it'll tell you good afternoon, good morning, good evening. And it shows you the shortcuts to your most used things or what Spotify thinks that you are most likely to click on. So it really does take the extra step in personalization. This new home screen is slowly rolling out. It says first an update to the podcast pages and then to other parts of the experience. So you might get it in parts as well. And it separates the home screen into two parts. Familiar content on the top, so the shortcuts like I mentioned, and newer recommended stuff on the bottom half. So let's see. Made for Nico. So this is where I think some of the recommendations would come in. Jump back in, new releases, your playlist, podcast, recommended. And then it gets into the weekend, so Saturday fun, your favorite albums and songs, popular playlists, more of what you like, best of artists, and moods. So this new update is pretty monumental compared to how Spotify used to look. This varies by device, so don't worry if you don't have it yet, you will have it in the future. So next up, there are a couple of new features within the songs themselves. If you click the ellipses next to a song, the three little dots, you can actually see the song credits. So you can see who performed it, who it was written by, who it was produced by, and the source. Which is great because before Spotify wasn't crediting these songwriters and producers who all play a part in creating these masterpieces. It's great that they're taking the extra step to credit these people because they definitely deserve recognition. Another thing is, on some playlists, you can hide the song. So say I didn't want to see Instant Destiny by Tame Impala, which I would never do because I love Tame Impala, but I can click hide and then it's hidden. So the hide feature, basically what it does is if it's in a playlist that you did not create and you hate the song, you can hide it and then the playlist will never play it. It'll just skip over that song within the playlist, which is a pretty good feature. It's another step towards personalization and I think it's pretty awesome. So I just unhid it because I really do like that song. A couple more on the personalization and Spotify really honing in on this almost like one-to-one marketing where they're taking the algorithm and personalizing it to an individual experience. So they have a new feature called your Commute. And what the Commute playlist does is it combines news with songs that it thinks that you'll like. So let's try to find that. Tap search and then get to this screen. You scroll down to Commute. And again, with this new update, there are more options and more categories. Like you can see there's student, Spotify singles. Oh, Spotify singles was there before. Student, mood, I think there's a yoga category. There's different cultures like Arab, Desi, Afro. It's really interesting that they expanded their categories. They even have a cooking one. See, they have so many categories now. They have cooking, yoga, gaming, things that you wouldn't even expect. So if you click on the Commute, there's your daily drive. And again, with this personalization, it knows I'm in Boston. So your daily drive to Boston or in Boston. So it starts out with the forecast and then it gives you songs that you already listened to and then science. So little tidbits of news in between your songs. That is so cool. That's such a great feature that people don't know about yet. And there are little podcasts too. A mini is what they called it. Tricks of a Hollywood Prop Master. Today in True Crime. It's awesome. It adds some variety to your daily drive and your daily commute, and you're getting the news while you do it. And then there's also Spotify Horoscopes. I don't remember where we would find this though. Alright, well type in your sign, okay? So Spotify just knew for some reason, maybe it's because I put in my birthday, but Spotify knew that I was a Virgo. And then, oh there we go. So it gives you the monthly horoscope with it. So focus on the rituals that help you filter through the hard to handle emotions of the moment. Chani Nicholas. So thank you, Chani Nicholas. I guess you wrote this horoscope. And then if I listen to it, it gives me songs that I guess are associated with my horoscope sign. And in the past, I have listened to this playlist and I did not like even one of the songs, but hopefully, I think it changes every month. So I hope down the line I do get a song that I like off of this. So Spotify has also taken the extra step with their curators. They're starting to let their curators choose music and diversify their playlists. So there is a new one called On Our Radar April, which reminded me of Zane Lowe's World Record. And it says the most exciting new artists and tracks handpicked by our curators. So this is almost like Apple Music. This is taking a page from Apple Music where the curators have a say and they start to make their own playlists. It's not just what's released every Friday or every month. It's the taste breakers, or what they consider to be good music. So definitely give that a try as well. I'm gonna end with Spotify Codes. And Spotify Codes is a feature that people don't even know that Spotify has. And it was there last year, but something new has been added to it. So if you click the search button a couple of times in the bottom middle, you can go to the top and you can click the camera button in the top right. And that gets you access to Spotify Codes. So similar to how Snapchat does scan a snap code, or if you're scanning a QR code or a barcode, Spotify has their own codes associated with each song. Say I was gonna share a song. I was listening to Listerine before this. I would click on this, I would click on the ellipses at the top right, and then it gives you the code, and you click on that image, and you can save it to photos and text it to someone, or you can have them scan it on the spot. Well, I recently went more in depth with Spotify Codes in a past video, and if you want to check that video out, the link is right here. It should be in an info card, which is that white little thing that slides on the screen. But I'll also link it in my description, and in that video, I talk about how to use Spotify Codes and also some of my favorite songs from my April playlist. And I put the codes on the screen and I play this game with you guys where you can watch it on your computer or your TV and use your phone to follow along and scan the codes of the songs. So definitely check that out if you're interested. And give all of these features a try. Let me know what you think of the new home screen and the new personalization features. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below your favorite feature out of these new Spotify features this year, and if you want to see more from me, click the subscribe button. I post a new video every Thursday, and I will see you guys next week.